Education in Gibraltar generally follows the English system, operating within a three-tier system. Schools in Gibraltar follow the key stage system, which teaches the national curriculum. Primary education. The first year of education in Gibraltar is done in nursery or preschool. Attendance is from 3 to 4 years and is not compulsory. Compulsory education starts at the age of 4 years with primary education. The first year is known as reception, where attendance is up to 5 years. In Gibraltar, primary education lasts for 8 years. Secondary education. At the age of 12, Gibraltarian students enter a single-sex secondary school, following a 4-year course preparing for General Certificate of Secondary Education, where students sit for final examinations at the age of 16. Students can take on up to 10 GCSE subjects, including the core 5. Students willing to continue their studies after taking their GCSEs can move on to sixth form, providing they have obtained a minimum requirement of 4 subject passes at grade C or higher. Here the student will go on to a 2-year A-level course, sitting advanced subsidiary examinations at the end of the first year and advanced 2 examinations at the end of the course. Gibraltarian students can take up to 4 different A-level subjects simultaneously. Schools. Gibraltar has 15 state schools, 1 mod school, 1 private school. Further education. Gibraltar College. Higher education. There are no facilities in Gibraltar for full-time higher education, and consequently, all students must study elsewhere at degree level or equivalent in certain non-degree courses. The Government of Gibraltar operates a scholarship grant system to provide funding for students studying in the United Kingdom. All Gibraltarian students follow the student loans in the United Kingdom, where they apply for a loan from the Student Loans Company, which is then reimbursed in full by the Government of Gibraltar. In 2008, there were 224 Gibraltarian students enrolled in British universities, the highest figure to that date. However, the Government of Gibraltar are planning to build a university, the University of Gibraltar, which will be the first university of the territory. Teaching. All teacher training takes place in British universities and colleges,
where students can opt to enroll on a teaching degree or a postgraduate certificate of education.
Students obtaining qualified teacher status in any constituent country of the United Kingdom and who have a registration number issued by the DFES is eligible to teach in Gibraltar. Early history. The Duke of Kent, during his brief period as a resident governor of Gibraltar, recommended that schools be set up for the regiments. These were reorganized in 1916 by General Don into a school at Buena Vista and another on Castle Street, Gibraltar. The priority given to these schools, however, can be judged by their closure in 1828, and the barrack master was demanding the premises. This was unfortunate as examinations were in progress and the schools were open to better-off civilians who could afford the $1-a-week changes. Of the 180 children available, 70 had been attending. The regrowth of the schools can be assigned to Mary Ann Rule, who was the wife of William Harris Rule, a newly arrived Methodist missionary in Gibraltar. They had both learnt Spanish, and Mary was asked to teach one child to read. She was joined by her brother and then other Catholics and then Jewish children. Rule noted that he became unawares the founder of the first charity school in the garrison. The Jews eventually withdrew on religious grounds, and Rule was involved when the Lieutenant Governor Sir William Houston set up the first official free school on Flat Bastion Road in 1832, and he sent his own children there. The following year, Rule restarted his school, requiring his pupils to attend Methodist services each Sunday. In reply, the Catholics arranged for 2 teachers from the Congregation of Christian Brothers to start the Christian Brothers School in 1835. Rule's school, however, was popular across the faiths, but this came to a head in 1839 when his school marched down Main Street on the centenary of Methodism with 400 children of all faiths and denominations waving messages in support of Methodism.